Hey everyone, it is time for a commercial market update. And is there ever a lot to talk about? I'm just going to give you a general market update to go over what's going on in commercial real estate because we are in a fast shifting market. And we're in a shifting market, but what is fundamentally different here that we're going to talk about today is jobs, jobs, jobs. Thankfully, we're in the D-FW Metroplex because job growth is not slowing down, it is increasing. So the unemployment rate for September went from 4.4% last year, which is low. That's a great, healthy unemployment rate, to now 3.4% unemployment. And on top of that, from a year ago, jobs grew at almost 8%, 7.78%. And just to kind of give you a perspective, at 8% growth, a healthy job market is around 3%, 2 to 3% growth. And to be growing at 8% just tells you that, one, it hedges us from some just catastrophe in commercial real estate here. And two, we're in the right place, the right time in long-term investment here in commercial real estate in the D-FW Metroplex is where to be. That's why all the hedge funds from New York are putting offices here, because capital is needed and development is coming our way with the migration from all over the country, the people coming this way. Not only people, but businesses. So we added 200, it's an 8% from September of last year, is 298,000 jobs. Think about how many people that is, how many neighborhoods that is, how many convenience stores are needed to service them, how many, just what the commerce that requires for those jobs whenever those jobs are filled. So we are in a slowing market. But we're not in a recession in commercial real estate like I would say we are in residential real estate. The amount of transaction in residential real estate are negative, almost 20%. Well, we're still seeing growth in transactions in commercial real estate. For example, we're up 10% year over year gain. There was $32.8 billion transacted in the Dallas area, and that's a 10% gain, which is still phenomenal. That's for the first 9 months of the year. But if you think about where we were at in the first quarter, you're seeing numbers of 30% type increases year over year, and now 10%. So that tells you how quickly things are shifting and flattening out on the amount of transactions and the growth in transactions. So we're in a shifting market, and that is going to happen. And it ultimately needs to happen for long-term growth. But transactions nationwide were down 21%. So does that give you a perspective of how jobs are insulating us here in the people, and the migration here is insulating us from this interest rate environment? We went from 3% on the mortgage rate to 7% now. And we're seeing that around that, depending on the asset, on commercial finance as well. So dozens of purchases of properties are still going on, big purchases, but we are seeing monthly declining month after month, month after month. And so again, I wanted to just give you more of a general commercial market update to kind of let you know what we're seeing. We do a lot of commercial business here at M&D Commercial, and help kind of give you the bigger picture from a seller standpoint. We're beginning to see a lot more sellers come to the table because they're realizing that, that window may be narrowing for me to get my property sold. And so we're seeing a lot more inventory begin to build. And at the same time, we're beginning to see price corrections coming in and decreases coming in. But still, price appreciation year over year is still up. we're just seeing a slow in that appreciation from maybe 30 to 50% in some cases, depending on what it was, to more around the levels of 10 to 20% year over year price appreciation. And then on the buy side, we're seeing the buyers, they're just kind of holding tight. And they're saying, Mr. Seller, you're not getting what you want. We're seeing more lower offers coming in, significantly lower, and the buyer is not making a move. He's making his offer and just sitting tight because the properties are sitting now. They're beginning to sit. There's inventories are building, so the buyer's getting confidence. So right now, the buyer and the seller in the commercial real estate, in general, there's a lot of deals being transacted right now, but it's a slowdown. It definitely is a slowdown. So the buyer and seller are in a standoff. Seller still thinks he's going to get this 30% price appreciation. Buyer wants a correction. The correction's not coming for the buyer, just so you know, Mr. Buyer. But the seller, the 30% price appreciation is not there anymore, and 9 times out of 10. So ultimately what's going to happen is seller's going to have to come down on price because it's a matter of economics. What I am seeing in our transactions that are getting done is sellers get more of a realistic expectation and happy with 5-10% appreciation over last year, not a correction. Just getting their price down lower is bringing buyers and even multiple offers and bringing it under contract. So if you're looking to sell a property right now, your best advice you can do is price it right. Otherwise, it's just going to sit. You price it right, what we see is there is fundamental demand in this market here in the DFW that's not going anywhere. Thank the Lord for that. And so the reason for that is what I started the monthly update or the update with is jobs. All those people that are coming here and the businesses that are coming here, they need commerce and they're going to need commercial real estate long term. So it is a good long-term investment. I would say, I feel like over the next 6 months, there's going to be some better buying opportunities than there may be a year from now. Because what happens whenever you go into the rest of the world, real estate's filling their interest rate environment. When the rest of the world begins to fill the interest rate environment and we go into a full recession next year, which is what is predicted, well, what happens is interest rates actually go down in that environment. And so at that point, you could see an adjustment in prices going back up. So I really feel like there's an opportunity here. But the bottom line is commercial real estate, because of jobs, we're hedged here. You're hedged as an investor. And long term, you're in the best market in the country, which means you're in the best market in the world, in essence. So that's my market update for you guys. A lot to chew on. I know it's very general, no sector oriented, but the market is shifting and there should be some better opportunities for you to purchase here in the next few months. And if any of us can help you here at M&D Commercial, we would love the opportunity to do that. Have nothing but 5-star reviews. And not only can we help you with the transactions, but manage the properties and make sure and maximize that investment. That's our goal here at M&D Commercial, and we look forward to the opportunity to serve you. Have a great day.